Right, Mike Amadeo, yeah.
I'm watching.
Ray Santos.
I'm keeping I got my ears open. Gracias, Amadeo, buenas. I came on the boat in 1947. I was 13 years old at the time, and the music was the main thing for me, because I was, trying to become a famous composer and all this, and I knew I was going to make it. I just knew it. My father was a great composer for the 30s and 40s. Alberto Titi Amadeo. Everybody knew my father. So that helped me a lot too. My music started being recorded in 1950. And there are at least 1,500 recordings of my music. I could get inspired very easily. I wrote a lot of songs about my mother, my father, my sweetheart, Maria.
Con pocas palabras basta, basta.
The way we were being discriminated and all that, I wrote songs about that. One of my first songs that was recorded, it was about the way I was being treated, because I had dark skin, because I spoke Spanish. Put it on the record, and I've been lucky enough to have quite a few big hits. I took over this store in 1969. This was opened in 1941 by Victoria Hernandez and Rafael Hernandez. It was nice, beautiful. But then in the 70s, things got rough. The owners of most of the big buildings wanted to get out, couldn't sell, so they started burning the buildings in order to get the insurance money and things like that. And this became like a war zone. A lot of the buildings were abandoned, and this was one of them. I was the only tenant in this building for about 2 years. I had no water, I had no heat. I used to get up sometimes 2 and 3 times a night to come, because they were breaking, and the alarm went off. I was young, I had a family that I have to support, and I was able to survive that. Things started picking up, and business was very good. LP, cassettes, 8-track, 45 RPM. I used to supply every jukebox in the Bronx and part of Manhattan. You don't see that anymore. You go into a club, they have a DJ. You ask them for any song that you want, boom, they press a button and they get it. So, what am I going to do?
Yo conozco la canción, pero lo cantó en bolero, porque como dice el bolero. ¿Sí?
No matter how bad the business is, if you ask anybody in the street, I want to get this record, blah, 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 I said, Amadeo's the only one that can get it for you. If he doesn't have it, he'll get it for you, or he'll try. And that's what I'm going on. That's what keeps me going.
Okay.
Okay, cuídate, chévere. All right. Every time that I mention that I'm about to quit, they start, no, you can't do that. I mean, everybody in the neighborhood. So I can't quit. As long as I have health, I'm good. I work 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. I didn't do that when I was young. I'm doing it now. If I wasn't here in the 70s, this building wouldn't be here now. You could bet your life on that. Besides that, because of me, this place became a historic place. It's a salsa. You know how to dance salsa? Everything that I have, I owe to my Latino in New York. So I'm not going anywhere.